welcome back to the Southern Snack where life is too short to be serious. All right, folks. So Sonic has a lot of new items, and when you have a lot of new items, things don't always go as planned, especially when you live in good old Suffolk, Virginia, where they don't really care about having everything together. So it is what it is, but that's where life is. What I was planning on doing was doing 3 separate reviews. 3, and we'll see how everything breaks down, everything shapes up. But now we're gonna try and do 2 separate reviews, but we'll have to see. I'll probably still do 2 regardless. That's gonna be the plan, but we don't know how we're gonna break it down. We're starting with what we got and we're moving on. So what was the plan? Well, they have a return burger, a new burger. We got the new burger, Hickory BBQ. Great, awesome, cool. We got that. The garlic butter, oh, we don't have it, but the app says you do. Oh, but we don't have it. Good thing I didn't order on the app. The only reason I didn't order on the app is they said one item wasn't available, the Heath Blast, which is available. You have the Trick or Treat Blast, you should have the Heath Blast, right? And they were telling me, oh, we don't have it. And then eventually, oh yeah, we can read that up for you. But why is the app telling me I can't get the Heath Blast if I can get the Trick or Treat Blast? Common sense, people. Common sense, use it. So, you know, I was going to do Heath Blast and Trick or Treat Blast. We're still doing that together today. I was going to do the 2 burgers. We're still doing 1. And there's 2 more blasts. There's a brownie one and then a turtle one. I doubt they have the stuff for the turtle. If they don't have the garlic butter for the burger, I doubt they have the turtle stuff. And I'm gonna fight them tomorrow. But we're not gonna worry about tomorrow. We're gonna worry about today, and that's what we got. We ain't throwing hands. Life's too short to be serious. Remember that. So what we gonna do? We gonna pose for our thumbnail. We gonna ask you to please subscribe, and we're gonna review these new items. So, and the trick or treat item is new. Used to have Snickers and replace it with Heath Bar, which is part of the drama. Them not having Heath Bars is because they don't. Heath is new to them. They're new to Heath. I don't know, but this burger looks like crap. So anyways, we're gonna do our best to pose for this thumbnail. And I don't know. We're gonna have to go with that. But I'll show everything off as it should be shown. And so I'm not even eating this whole burger. It's a pretty good sized burger. I thought it was gonna be smaller than this. But it's got a good size to it. You can see how messy it is. But it's got your normal fixings, cheese, lettuce, tomato, mayo, and then Hickory BBQ sauce. But it looks like a disaster. Good thing the picture I took didn't include all that. So we're gonna take our handy dandy knife, and if it'll come out. Drama today. Drama. We don't want drama. We want peace. All right, so we're just gonna cut a good piece here and chow down as best we can. Man, this thing's kind of thick, I won't lie. It's got a lot of substance to it. Where's my, oh, I need some napkins, folks. Now we're gonna go all over the place. Usually, if we're having a good time, we're not. But right now, my mind is just frazzled from all the last minute planning I had to make on this. So anyways, there's a good look on the inside. Hickory BBQ burger from Sonic. And of course, when it falls out, it falls right on my lap instead of a napkin. That's just great. So there's one phrase that I like to say to myself. Y'all might be like, you're weird for saying this. I call physics a liar all the time. Because things fall out of place and where they shouldn't. Like, I dropped something that I feel like I shouldn't have dropped. I feel like I have more control on something. And then, you know, physics lies to me and says, no, it fell. Physics says this is false. It's going to fall. It's going to go wrong. So physics is a liar. I always say that because of frustration. As for the burger, not very good. Is it big? Yes. Is it flavorful? You could say so. Do you get a lot for it? Absolutely, for sure. I mean, it's like a 5-6 hour burger, but they ain't skimpy. That's one thing I can give them credit for. They're not skimpy. But this is your low quality, high fructose corn syrup type of barbecue sauce. It's cheap. It's borderline ketchup. It's just, there's nothing that redeems that sauce, and they put a ton of it on this burger. To go with that, I'm not a big fan of Sonic's burger patties. They're just not great. They're not, the flavor's not, you know, all of that. So, do I hate this? No. I think you get a lot for it, and that's going to lead me to give it a 5. But the flavor's just, it's just cheap. It's cheap. It's not terrible. Like, I've had dry burgers. I've had just really bad flavors. This is just a cheap flavored barbecue burger that has a lot to it. And you have to, you can't, you know, be but so critical for that. So that's where we're at on that. Now we're moving on to the Blast. And man, we're really going to have a 10-minute video. But it's 3 items, and you know how my day's going. I've been honest with y'all. Don't get mad at me. Now, I got the chocolate one like I got last time. Last time I got Snickers. The whole thing is, and yep, I just stuck my whole spoon in there. You gotta mix it yourself. So if you don't want to go ahead and eat all your toppings right then and there, you have to mix it yourself. It's not like a Blizzard. They don't mix it. They just take the ice cream, and maybe some Sonics do it right, but they take the ice cream and they top it off with this stuff. So you have to just mix it in there, get it proportionate. That's the issue me and Kirby had last time. I think I gave it a 7 last time, but now that I've mixed it in, maybe I'll have higher opinion. So here we go. Yeah, it's a good mix of chocolate, ice cream. I really like the candy pieces. Do I think it all would come together better in the vanilla? Probably so, yeah. But I really like what they've got here. There's a lot of flavor, a lot of crunch. And I think Sonic absolutely nailed it. Of course, I do wish the candy came mixed in. And I think, you know, once you get to the bottom, it all could still use more. But chocolate lovers, I think, will absolutely enjoy this one. And I'm gonna give it a 8.5. I thought about a 9, but I sat here and realized, you know, it's just not got enough Heath in it. And that leads us to the Heath Blast. So we're blasting it up now. Oh, just lost a good amount having to mix it. See, that's an issue. I don't care if they got a dome. I'm mixing it and having a hard time. But this looks good mixed up, so. Now I like that. I think I would like the Trick or Treat Blast more if it's just vanilla. I think it's a bit heavy on the chocolate. Because this one really lets the Heath bar have a lot of impact. And of course, it is just Heath. But that's really good. The mix of chocolate and English Toffee flavors with vanilla ice cream really hits good. I think my one thing is it is a bit one-dimensional, so it doesn't have the highest ceiling. But again, they did a pretty good job on those two blasts. I would give that like an 8. I do like the focus there, but I think the more I eat it, I do enjoy the Trick or Treat chocolate blast a little bit more, just because of the diversities of chocolates that are in there. But it is very heavy on chocolate. So, can't go wrong with the Trick or Treat blast. I think both vanilla and chocolate are going to be good, very enjoyable. It just depends on your preference of chocolate. And then the Heath bar, if you love the flavors of chocolate and toffee, and you love ice cream, and you just want a big old blast of that, then you got that too. So, we went on and on today. Hopefully, part 2 will come together nicely. But other than that, let me know what you think of all these new Sonic items, what you want to try, and I'll see y'all around. Yeah!